Hi everyone, congratulations, we've made it to the home stretch. So during the next 2 weeks, I want you to focus on your final reflection paper. Hopefully by now you have participated in your service experience and or attended a public meeting. So a quick note on that. My preference would be that you engage in a service experience. However, I know many of you are working, have families, and other commitments outside of this class, so I want to be sensitive to your bandwidth and time limitations. That's why I offered the option to observe a public meeting. For the most part, you will spend far less time with those, so if you are in crunch for time, hopefully that's a viable option for you to participate in civic and public life with only the commitment of an hour or two of your time. Now, when it comes to the reflection paper, I want you to review closely the instructions. You'll see that that's located in the module for weeks 6 and 7. The document is entitled Community Engagement Assignment, and there you'll see the multiple parts of the paper, and what I'm asking for specifically, there's a rubric there that says how many points are allocated for each section, and also want to emphasize that you are following APA 6th edition strictly. Now, although it's not required, I strongly encourage you to visit the Writing Center. This paper is a significant portion of your grade, and I do grade it fairly strictly. So if you're not going to the Writing Center, I encourage you to have a peer review the paper. Also, a helpful tip is to read your paper aloud. I do this myself. So guys, APA is kind of tricky at times, and I've been using it for well over a decade and still have to reference my manual nearby. I do that while I'm writing my own work and also editing the work of others. And so in addition to referencing the manual, so you might use the manual or perhaps Purdue OWL, which is a good reference site for APA, reading the paper aloud is a wonderful way for you to catch errors that you wouldn't see if you were just reading quietly in your head. So typically when we're writing and we're in our heads, it's difficult to catch errors, but something about hearing it, perhaps it'll work for you. It's a good strategy for me. So just a helpful tip there. If you have any questions whatsoever, be sure and reach out via email or use that Q&A discussion thread. These, any questions for the paper requirements, perhaps there's a question regarding formatting that you may have, or any questions still remaining for the service experience. I hope you're enjoying the work on this thus far. Should be, hopefully, a fun assignment, and I really look forward to reading the papers. This is a highlight for me this semester. I've thoroughly enjoyed reading your discussion post. It's incredible the growth and progression that I've seen throughout our very short period of time together. So again, if you have any questions, be sure and reach out, and I look forward to seeing you online.